Hello, excuse me, good sir. I ran into a skarmory and it seems to have gotten rid of my collection of fine balls. I will need them back, please. Much thanks. Now I can go take revenge on that skarmory. Or I can go do other stuff.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Hey, welcome back to people standing in front of my computer. Oh, your name's Step 14. I see that you're a trainer. So that means you use the Pokemon storage system I developed. Okay. Miss Lynette, I could have been using that PC for any number of things that weren't your Pokemon storage system. I could have used the magical power to send real items through the internet. You don't know me. You don't know who I am. Get the Macho Brace in there. I don't really need the Max Ether. Yeah. Alright. This episode on our wondrous quest will have us do a battle tent. Huzzah! This is the battle arena, if I remember correctly, which is the facility where, I only have 3 Pokemon, so the gimmick of this one is that you have 3 turns to KO any given Pokemon. And if you fail to KO that Pokemon, you will be judged based on how well you did in the battle. It's like how much damage you did, how much health you have. And as long as you do good, you'll get an item after 3 battles. Oh, the level cap here is 30. I'm going into this under-leveled. That might not be a problem. Alright, Grovyle not having Leaf Blade. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so we just have one-hit KO moves. That is interesting. Alright, so you see it used Rest, and it's trying to win off of the power of strategy. But since I use Shockwave at the end here, and it has a status condition, I should win the battle. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get fucked. Alright, judge me. The Pokemon showing the most guts, skill, and body. Now you might ask yourself, so what's the point of all that? What makes this really that much different from a normal game? Aren't you KOing most Pokemon in 3 attacks anyway? Mostly. I think maybe if you had to not KO your opponent's Pokemon, like they had to live, this would be a little cooler. But you don't. Also, I lucked out into getting a girl whose team is entirely water types when I have my shock-waving Pelican out to battle. Oh fuck, it's setting up! Oh jeez. Whalmer's about to do a lot of physical damage. Whatever will I do? However, can I handle this? Yeah. So, now I know the question's burning on all of your minds. What do I get if I win 3 battles in a row? Well, your reward for your 3 battles is a Hyper Potion. That's like, not useless. Oh, hey, Scott. Hi, Step 14. So you came to this battle tent. The people in these parts tend to be easygoing and laid back. But you see, what I'm looking for are people with, how should I say this? Someone bursting with a desire and drive to win. Alright, buddy, You would make a really good high school football coach to condition teenagers into signing their life away into sports and then getting injured. And getting a bunch of concussions and then not being able to function in society. Anyways, what happened to Antonio Brown was a disgrace. I'm the move tutor. I know all the moves that Pokemon learn. Right. I do not have a heart scale. But, if I did, I actually don't think any of my Pokemon get moves that vibe with heart scales. What's going on in here? My big brother's the fossil maniac. He's a nice guy who loves fossils. And he loves digging holes. Listen, young girl. Digging holes is just kind of one of those things that men like to do. Maybe it's ancient dwarven blood that exists in all of us. Alright, well, surely this dig TM and the concept of fossils will not matter in the future. Right? Hello there, fisherman! Alright. Well, you have a bunch of fish, and I'm using a grass type. So I don't think... Oh, and of all the fish to have, you have the one that's 4 times weak to grass. That's just a shame, really. It took 1 seed. I flicked a sunflower seed at that bar roach, and it just died. Absolutely incredible. Masterful gambit, sir. All my Pokemon does is roar. No one dares to come near me. If you would, please take this TM away. TM5 contains Roar. A roar sends a Pokemon scurrying. Not the most useful move for single player, but also not like... I guess if you're a strategy that's revolving around setting up spikes, it's probably good. But like, who gives a shit? Alright. A camper and a fisherman. I think I'm going to beat the crap out of both of you. Oh my god. Oh, this just ain't gonna go well for you. I'm gonna Bullet Seed you, Vital Throw you. You'll never be heard from again. Ever. Go on, Harden. It won't do enough. You'll still die before the might of Edmund Honda. And there we go. Simple victory for me. I thought it was pretty adorable, personally. I think I'm cute as fuck. An energy powder? That makes my Pokemon hate me in exchange for healing them. And I don't want to do that. I want my Pokemon to love me. I want everyone to love me, always, because I'm such a lovable person. Please love me. Please. I don't know what... Anyways. Let us throw seeds at this fish. Alright. Give me the Leaf Blade. Gimme. Wait, it's a Magikarp. Why did I think I'd get enough experience for Leaf Blade? Alright. You might take 2 seeds. Oh! Oh, you're gonna take 3 seeds. Okay, okay. Ah! You missed. Yes. Yes! Oh, it's 29 that you get Leaf Blade, not 27. God damn it! Alright, Bullet Seed, you're still on the team. For now. And down it goes. I have defeated Fisherman Claude! Isn't this lovely? Oh, fuck. I didn't even get to walk 2 steps. Actually, I think I walked more than 2 steps. But immediately, this picnicker was like, I can't let this guy feel good about a victory. I gotta bring him back down to earth. I watched that dude with water-type Pokemon get annihilated, but not me. My water-type Pokemon are different. They're stronger, better made. They'll survive Bullet Seed. About that. Also, you can evolve that, by the way. Level 18 is when you evolve into a Azumarill. Alright, Lombre. I ain't your hombre, Lombre. I'm like a... No, Bray. I am so good at this Let's Play thing, y'all don't even know. Ooh, another crit! There we go. See, when Bullet Seed is good, it's great. It's just a lot of the times it's not so good. But still, thank you, Lombre, for giving me all that sweet, juicy EXP. Oh, well. Oh, well, hey, it's the only new Pokemon on this route. Fine by me, actually. Seviper is a mono-poison type. I've said this a lot for Hoenn, but it is a mixed attacker, having very potent physical and special attack. And, on top of that, it gets a really big move pool. It gets a signature move, Poison Tail, which is worse than Sludge Bomb, but it is a signature move. It gets Crunch naturally by leveling up. It gets Flamethrower and Giga Drain by TM. It gets the support move Glare. Seviper is actually really solid. I would genuinely recommend Seviper. It does have one little problem, though, and that's that it is kind of slow. It's going to get hit first, and realistically, it's not tanky enough for that to be an easy sell. But it's still strong enough, hits hard enough, and has a diverse enough move pool that you can really make it work. Seviper, the Fang Snake Pokemon. Seviper and Zangoose are eternal rivals. It counters a Zangoose's dazzling agility with its sword-like tail, which also oozes a horrible poison. Alright, famous snakes. There's Solid Snake from Metal Gear. There's Cobb from Jungle Book. Fuck it, we'll just do the classic joke. We're naming this guy Solid Snake. Another fun fact about Seviper is that it naturally gets Crunch at level 28 and is in the same egg group as Trico. And Crunch is an egg move for the Trico line. So if you leveled up a Seviper to level 28, you would be able to breed with your female, I would assume Grovyle at this point, and make a Trico that has Crunch, which is a very, very powerful move. Now that would take an absurd amount of time to do, and you would also need a female Grovyle on hand, and that's just crazy. The punchline isn't that I'm doing that. The punchline is that I did that. I said Seviper was the only new Pokemon. I forgot about Swablu. I completely forgot about Swablu. My fault, my bad. The punchline is not that I'm doing that. The punchline is that I did that. Already, on the test run. I had a Sceptile whose final move pool was Crunch, Dragon Claw, Leaf Blade, and like a fourth move that I'm forgetting. And it's actually really good. Having Crunch in addition to Leaf Blade lets Sceptile hit a lot of things it would normally struggle with. It helps it contribute a lot better. It's really good. However, after the test run, and for this run, the run of the game I'm doing right now for the Let's Play, I decided that instead, I would just catch a Pokemon that can use Crunch normally. And we'll get to that when we get to that. Swablu, the cotton bird Pokemon. A Pokemon that has wings like cottony clouds. After enduring winter, in which little food is available, Swablu flocks move closer to towns in spring. Alright. Swablu is a cloud bird. What's a famous cloud? Oh, right. Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy. I'm like, there isn't a famous cloud. Arguably the most famous JRPG character of all time is in fact a cloud. Now I'm going to run back to heal, so I have time to give Swablu a bio. Swablu and Altaria are pretty good birds, but you gotta work for it. Altaria is a dragon type, which has a whole plethora of useful resistances outside of the one dragon type boss room, Drake. It's not going to encounter, or Glacia as well, it's not going to encounter its weaknesses very much, as Dragon and Ice are not common types at all. And Altaria manages to get access. Use secret item? Yes. And Altaria gets access to, comparatively speaking, Dragon Dance way earlier than you would normally think to get it. But Swablu's really difficult to train. It takes a while for Swablu to get stronger. And when it becomes Altaria, its base stats are not really geared towards killing things. It's very defensive, which is good. Dragon Flying's actually a pretty good defensive typing for most of the game. It's just, if you want to do a lot of damage with Altaria, if you're thinking you've got, some powerful dragon type like Salamence or something, Garchomp, you don't. You have a defensive dragon type that kind of relies on Swords Dance to do a lot of damage. Which is especially problematic because Dragon is a special type in this generation. But it can learn like Earthquake, Steel Wing, Fly. That's enough. Real solid Pokemon. You just gotta work a bit for Swablu, who's a pretty weak bird. And then you have to... Is this for that episode where I did nothing but shit talk Slugma? Is this like my just desserts for that? I guess so. Still, Altaria does have a really good payoff. If you want to fight to get to the payoff. Up to you. Up to you. Ooh. Nice job, Wingle. God damn it. I want my Leaf Blade. Give me Leaf Blade. Please. It's a cool move. Okay. Do we even have a burn heal? Why would I have a burn heal? Of course I don't. Do I have... Oh, Rouse Berries! They heal burn. Nice. And I think there's a hiker down here? Okay. Yes. There is. I will absorb off of his rocks. I will get his rocks off and gain the nutrients from within. Alright. Angelina and Lucas. Well, Lombre does give a lot of experience, so that's going to be nice. Alright, I'm going to use Absorb on you and Vital Throw on you. How will you respond? By dying. Thank you. Very cool, very cool. Ooh, level 28. And then, a Numel. I see. Back. And down you go. Soon I will have the power of Leaf Blade. It's edging me. It's edging me real bad. but we're gonna get there soon. I hope. In my dreams, maybe. In my dreams, I see that restless move. Leaf Blade. You promised you would level me up enough to get it, but you never did. What the fuck goes through my mind when I start saying shit? Like, what is the humor in quoting Mary's letter from the end of Silent Hill 2, but it's about Leaf Blade instead of Silent Hill? Like, what's the joke? I'm just saying words. For a reference that most people watching probably won't even get. When God was making brains, he decided he would sand off some of the wrinkles in mine because it'd be funny. Ironically, making me not funny. Alright. But I can't bitch about not being funny too much, because if you just keep talking about how unfunny you are, people are gonna go, wow, this guy's unfunny, and then not give a shit. So anyways, back to thinking I'm the hottest shit since sliced bread. I'm gonna throw this rock so far it's gonna break someone's window back in Falabador Town. Alright, and what's this, another Geodude? Oh, a Machop! Look at you, breaking new ground. Oh no, low kick and I'm fat! It's okay, it's okay. We are learning a very big thing about Edmund Honda. And that is that he definitely suffers against moves that care about weight. Which is just low kick and... Actually, in this game, it's just low kick. He will eventually care about Grass Knot, but that's not until next generation. And also, he doesn't care about that next generation. Because, Hariyama's not in any Gen 4 games. Naturally, at least. I guess if I was playing a randomizer, I would have to worry about Grass Knot. Right. Hey, Solrock! Alright, Lunatone's not available in this game, but I'll just kind of cover both of them in the same bio, because they're basically the same Pokemon. Solrock and Lunatone are both rock psychic types, with the ability Levitate, so they're actually decently tanky, and their stats are geared towards one special or the other. Stat or the other, excuse me. Solrock is physically strong and physically tanky at the cost of having weaker special stats, while Lunatone is specially strong and specially defensive at the cost of having poor physical attacks. While that is kind of a neat, combo there, it does kind of lead to a problem in this generation, where Solrock is a psychic type that desperately wishes Zen Headbutt was a move, and Lunatone, Solrock, the Meteorite Pokemon. Solar energy is the source of this Pokemon's power. On sunny days, groups of Solrock line up facing the sun and absorb its light. Give a name to the captured Solrock? Yes. It's about the sun. There's only one thing I can name after the sun, and that is Solaire from Dark Souls. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Anyways, I'm going to go back, and keep going back, and there's a reason for this, you'll see. Now, and Lunatone, as I was saying earlier, is a rock type that desperately wishes Power Gem was a move. That being said, between the two of them, Lunatone is significantly better. Because while Solrock does get a useful offensive move in Rock Slide eventually, its other moves are like flavor wins. Because it's a Sun Rock, it gets Fire Spin, Solar Beam, some other Sun-related move, which is cool, but ultimately that means Solrock gets a lot of special attacks that it can't use very well. Lunatone, meanwhile, gets Hypnosis. By TM, it can get Ice Beam. and that's much more useful to a special attacking psychic type. They are both cool Pokemon, and, like, Solrock can work. It's just, of the two, you'd rather have a Lunatone. Thankfully, to my good friend Lady, one of my moderators in my Discord server and a close friend of mine for a while, she has totally legitimately traded me this Lunatone. Just as Nom, another one of my close friends and a Discord moderator, she has traded me this Zangoose. Both of these aren't available naturally in Platinum, but thanks to my totally real legitimate trading, I'm going to put both of these Pokemon, not both of them actually, I'm using Lunatone. It is my next party member. Real quick though, Zangoose is going to get, I forgot to nickname the Zangoose. Oh shit. Oh god. My whole bit is that I nickname Pokemon. Oh fuck, oh shit, oh goddamn. Thank God, I went over to Nom and totally traded it back so she could nickname it Liquid to parallel its rivalry with Seviper, which I named Solid. So Solid Snake, Liquid Snake, there we go. You have a Sunstone. That's not useful to me, but that is funny. Abridged Zangoose bio. Learn Swords Dance really easy. With Swords Dance and its high attack stat, use the Slash move. Give it Shadow Ball and, like, Iron Tail or Brick Break. It will do a ton of damage at all states of the game. Zangoose is hotness. Now, as for our dear... Ooh, the cheat has an item for me. Now, we are using Lunatone. I feel I wanted to use Lunatone because I wanted to show off the traded Pokemon. A lot of people don't use trade evolutions. Not trade evolutions, well, not trade evolutions. Don't use traded Pokemon. It's like, oh man, damn shame I can't use Mareep in Pokemon Crystal. Damn shame I can't use Zangoose or Lunatone in Pokemon Emerald. Oh no, I guess I just can't use Murkrow or Misdrevius in Pokemon Platinum. You can. You can trade these Pokemon over. Like, the design philosophy behind trading Pokemon is not to just trade them all at the end of you completing your Pokedex. It's to use them. Trade with friends. Try out the Pokemon that you couldn't get. In fact, it doesn't even really have to be Pokemon that you can't catch normally. Like, if I was playing, I think it's Ruby, and I caught a Plusle because it's a much higher catch rate, even though I can catch a Plusle in Emerald, I can still trade it over and try it. So, just like, I wanted to show off something neat you can do with every one of my Pokemon Let's Plays. In Yellow, I showed off how you could use the Pokemon Fly glitch to catch every single Pokemon natively on your Yellow cart. I used my Crystal playthrough to show off using egg moves and farming for those evolutionary items to get a Slowking before Bugsy and a Steelix before Morty. And now, I'm just going to show off straight up trading for a Pokemon that isn't normally catchable in your game. And that is why I am using Osmond the Lunatone, named after the rabbit that lives on the moon from Dark Cloud. So sit back and enjoy. Me and my best friend, the moon. Now, after that explanation, I wanted to just use Lunatone on some of the trainers I've been skipping on purpose. I've purposefully been leaving a few trainers here and there, so that Osmond can handle them itself. Osmond is genderless. Of course, you know what? Actually, in this case, I might just switch to Pelipper. You know what? Skarmory's a little annoying. Oh, and you also might be thinking to yourself, oh, don't Trade Evolution Pokemon disobey you if you get them too high a level? That stops mattering after the second badge in, like, most Pokemon games. Like, for example, in this game, Lunatone will obey me up to level 30, until I beat the 4th gym Flannery. And that might be a little dicey. But after Flannery, it'll obey me to level 50. And level 50 is about your level when you beat the game. So, like, you're fine after the 4th gym. But, with that being said, I am going to off-screen these battles for the sake of pacing in the video series. And then we're going to cut to revenge. Ooh, not so resistant to being caught when you're asleep and at like 1 HP, I think. Actually, I got really lucky. But still, I've gotten my revenge on Skarmory. A Pokemon that has a body of wings and steel. People in the past used feathers as feathers fallen from Skarmory to make swords and knives. Give a nickname to Skarmory? Yes. I'm going to nickname you Dan. Because you are indeed a Steely Dan. Alright. With that now taken care of, we can go actually progress the plot. I know. Crazy. How could that possibly be happening? I'm done giving bios for now. I think I've given all the bios I'm going to give in the episode. So, let's use one of those repels our Zigzagoon have been getting for us, and then get out of here. Huzzah! Alright, well, it wore off, but we got to where we're going. Meteor Falls is a beautiful track. I say as it's already been interrupted by the Team Magma theme. With this meteorite, that thing in Mount Chimney will... Huh? I don't know who you are, but if you get in the way of Team Magma, don't expect any mercy. Hold it right there, Team Magma. I'm Archie. And they're out of there. Didn't I see you before? At Slateport's museum? Ah, so your name is Stev14. At the time, I thought you were one of Team Magma's goons. You're one odd kid. Team Magma is a dangerous group of total fanatics. Not like me. My ideology will rise from the ashes and create a new world. Not those simple, dumb-minded people. Alright. Anyways, now we have to go to Mount Chimney. I'm Cosmo. I'm a professor. Team Magma asked me to guide them to Meteor Falls, but they tricked me. They even took my meteorite away. And then another similar bunch, Team Aqua, showed up. After that, I don't understand any of it. But that Team Magma, what are they going to do with that meteorite on Mount Chimney? Well, sounds like we need to get to Mount Chimney. ASAP. But what if we wasted a lot of time first? Ooh, a Moonstone. That would be useful if I was using... What Pokemon in the Pokedex evolve? I know that, Jigglypuff evolves with a Moonstone, but you can't catch one of those yet. No, you can catch hands from this guy. What Pokemon in this Pokedex evolves with the Moonstone? The Nidorans aren't in this game. Clefairy isn't in this game. Nothing from Gen 2 evolves with the Moonstone. I know it's ironic I'm talking about the Moonstone when I'm using a Moonstone, but I genuinely do not remember what in the goddamn you're supposed to evolve with a Moonstone? Is it really just Jigglypuff? Huh. I'm sure someone in the comments will remind me if I forgot one. Alright, hello there. This beach is my secret training spot. You mean this public beach? Right outside of a very historic nature area with Meteor Falls? That's your secret spot. Okay, I mean, sure. Sure, I mean, I guess. I guess you can do that. Ooh, look at you! Gonna hit yourself in confusion? Huh? I mean, don't little baby man. Little baby! Baby man! Down it goes. And after that... a fat fuck! Oh, I remember when I was using that fat fuck. But now he's a fat man. And I couldn't be more proud. Regardless, though. Osmond is growing in power quite nicely. Yes. Alright. Now, let's see what's over here. Oh, Repel's effect wearing off. Man, that'll be something, won't it? Ooh, a Great Ball! Great! That must be Lance Armstrong's missing testicle. Alright. For the longest time as a kid, I thought that was bulk berries, not bluckberries. Alright. I now have 3 bluckberries. And then I have whatever this item is. A PP up! I would like that to go up, thank you. I'll probably save it for when Lunatone learns Psychic. That seems like a good idea. Alright, you two. Prepare to catch these hands. Hector and Marlene. Oh, whoa, is that fucking Zangoose? Alright, hold on. Maybe we can talk about this. Alright, maybe we can come to some kind of mutual agreement? I don't think Bullet Seed's gonna clutch this, guys. Yeah, it didn't even come close. Okay, so Fury... Alright, you know what, buddy? I'm just ganging up on you. Oh, yeah, you got your quick attack in. Your final pathetic quick attack. It'll do you a lot of good in hell. Down you go. And your next Pokemon is a Seviper. Okay, I kind of expected that one. I mean, the collector's shtick is that he has rare Pokemon, and Seviper and Zangoose are rare in the grand scheme of things, considering they're only a 10% encounter on one route. So, yeah, that's good. I'm fine with that. This is probably going to be the last battle where I need to use Bullet Seed. And I think it just went down with a 4-time use Bullet Seed. Or not, I haven't leveled up yet. Spoink! Oh, I love him. Her, in this case. Though I will admit, Spoink's color palette is a lot darker in Gen 3 than it would become. Like, is that just me? I feel like Spoink is a lighter gray in future Pokemon games. But in this one, silly little guy. A little Spoink. Farewell, little friend. Hey, level 25. Psywave! Do I even have a throwaway move? I mean, I guess Tackle. Psywave's bad. I actually think Tackle would be more useful than Psywave. Level 29. Yes! I have at last learned Leaf Blade! God bless America and everything else. Feels good. And with that battle dealt with, we can now hurry back to Mount Chimney. For those of you wondering, this was the natural way back to Rustboro, where over here would be where I would then go get the EXP share. This is your natural way back. Hoenn loops around itself in this part. Kind of neat, in my opinion. So now that we're back in Route 116, this is also meant to be how we get back to over here. Oh, it's you! You're that person who not only helped me in Pelipok Woods, but also got back my stolen packages, and then even delivered it to Slateport. This is, again, you are 100% meant to come through here. I believe this is the timer ball? No, it's the repeat ball. The timer ball would have been helpful. Alright. So now we get to go in here from way back when. And this is actually really cute. This dude... Remember how they were saying that some dude was digging the tunnel quietly by himself so as not to disturb the Pokemon? It's because his girlfriend lives in Verdunturf Town on the other side of the tunnel. And he was digging by himself through solid rock just so he could see his beloved. You shattered that boulder blocking the way. To show you how much I appreciate it, I'd like you to have this HM. And he gives us strength. Wanda, now I can see you anytime. That's wonderful. Please, take some rest at my home. That's adorable. He was willing to dig through a mountain to see his lover, and he's a kind man that doesn't let good deeds go unpunished, and gives us the HM for strength. What a guy. What a dude. That can go on E-Honda as a means to, you know, fighting in normal cover every non-ghost Pokemon, I believe. So, as long as I'm not fighting one of the only 3 ghost types available in this generation, E-Honda can hit anything in the game for neutral damage. And that's kind of sweet. You're not a mountain man. I guess is this a mountain? This is like a cave, dude. Not every cave is a mountain, Mike. But let's just confuse these rocks. Yeah. Ain't shit you can do to me, man. Yep. And then we're just gonna hit you again. Down you go. And just, hold on. Hold. I want to hit you one more time. Most excellent. Is that a level up for me? It's not. Alright, so remember I was saying that, level ups don't, you shouldn't be worried about level ups? I might have underestimated just how much experience Lunatone was going to be getting. So Osmond might be a bit stronger than I anticipated. I dropped my glasses. Can you help me find them? I was about to go into a spiel about saying you're supposed to use the item finder for that, and then I just already found the item before I could even say that. Yep, over here you get the black glasses and an HP up. Oh, that's kind of cool. And we go through here, and now we shall be in Verdunturf. There was a man who dug a tunnel for the lady he loved. I don't really get it, but hey! My Pokemon and I, we've been riding a hot winning streak. This battle tent is for Satan, and we will not be going to it. At all. Ever. It's Wally! Hey, Wally! I lost to you, Step 14, but I'm not feeling down anymore, because I have a new purpose in life. Together with my Ralts, I'm gonna challenge Pokemon gyms and become a great trainer. I'm gonna get stronger than you one day. I believe. I'm Wally's cousin. Nice to meet you. Thanks to you, I can see my girlfriend every day. Happy? You bet I am. There we go. Right. Giving kids monsters to train and fight with leads to everyone being more happy. Alright. Well, with this established, it's time for my favorite part of the episode, where I check and see if there's actually time left in the episode. There's enough time for one thing I forgot. And it's all these trainers I could be fighting. I was going to say I didn't feel like fighting, so I'm just going to fast forward through this. Because there's a Pokemon in this grass. A new encounter. Unfortunately, it is a 1 or 2% encounter. So, you know, I'll be right back. Seedots are also a 1% encounter on this route, and this is the second one I have found. Yet again, the acorns mock me. This is the 8th Seedot I have found at a 1% encounter rate. If Volbeat doesn't show up soon, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't even want to use Volbeat. I just want to show it off for the Pokedex and give it a funny little bio and, like, nickname it something. But no! I'm just greeted with misery. And failure. And a bunch of Illumise!
You're ugly, you're disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
Finally. We have Volbeat. It's a mono bug type. Its stats aren't great. It gets the signature move Tail Glow that doubles its special attack. And, like, it's still not amazing, but, like, it's not bad at that point. Give it Thunderbolt. Give it Giga Drain. I don't know, its attack is decent. Give it Shadow Ball or something. It's not great. Volbeat, the Firefly Pokemon, with their tail lights lit, Volbeat fly in a swarm, drawing geometric designs in the night sky. They move their nests if their pond water becomes dirty. Nickname for Volbeat. H. That took me like an hour. And keep in mind, that took me like an hour. With the universe moving at this speed. It took an hour. But we're done. Next episode, we will be dealing with what's going on in Mount Magma. Mount Chimney, not Mount Magma. I forgot to fight this hiker. Listen, I don't have the emotional state to actually fight you right now. Alright, next time we're going up that. Whoa. I am emotionally drained, and the only thing that will save me, I don't know, bowl of Fruit Loops or something. This is pretty nice, actually.